Hi guys, this is Cory Boatright from Short Sellology and Short Sell Fundamentals, and we had some really big news today, and I wanted to let you guys know about it. If you haven't heard, it's pretty big. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac were actually took over by the U.S. government today, and that was a pretty big news on Wall Street as well. You know, they basically took over these huge mortgage giants, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, in an effort to help aid a recovery of the broken U.S. housing market that we're feeling right now, and to stabilize the sliding stock and credit markets around the world. And Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae own or guarantee about half the nation's mortgage debt. Okay, about half the nation's mortgage debt is going to be now controlled by the U.S. government. And to give you guys some real numbers, the loss amount between Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac between April and June of 2008 was in the neighborhood of $3 billion, with a B, $billion. And it's estimated by Forbes magazine that it'll cost about $25 billion for this bailout when it's finally over, or it could be even more than that. So as a whole, the amount of mortgage defaults that we had since the summer of 2007 till today has been a huge factor, as you guys know, on the credit crisis that caused the financial industry to write down the value of these assets, and get this, by more than $300 billion. And really, there's actually loss of hundreds of billions of dollars in the actual credit losses. So not just on the books, but actual credit losses. Isn't that phenomenal? It just blows my mind. So some of you guys are thinking, okay, so what does this have to do with short sales? How is this going to affect short sales? So let me give you my take on that, okay? Here's what I think. I think what's going to happen is this is like the first step. So the government's going to come in and try to stabilize the market. And it's not going to work. I don't believe that they're going to be able to come in and just fix our heinous situation that we're in right now, which is caused by years of just crazy lending standards. In fact, I was reading this article on Yahoo News that said that our economy has lost our jobs for 8 months straight. So we've been constantly losing jobs for 8 months straight, and so that doesn't build consumer confidence at all. And so we've got to build back consumer confidence. So by taking over Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they're hoping that that's going to stabilize a little bit of that, and they think that that's going to build a little bit of consumer confidence, because they're going to try to stabilize the mortgage rates now and try to get people to buy houses. So basically, my thoughts on it are, just continue to do short sales how you've been doing them. If you haven't turned in a deal right now is a good time to do it. Keep in mind, this is half, so this is only 50%. I mean, that's a lot, but we still have another 50% that this doesn't affect at all. So I don't really have the answer in terms of how it's going to affect going forward. I can give you what my estimation is. I think that they're going to come out with different programs that are going to try to keep people in their homes. But keep in mind, a short sale is just that. They have to leave. It's a short sale. Remember, we talked about before, it's not a short stay. So, you know, this is really going to be, I think, catered more towards people that have got into a situation and now it's resolved, and now they're going to be able to come in and try to show them a way that they can keep the property through a loan modification, a forbearance, or a workout solution. But with a short sale, that's an ongoing problem, right? So I don't think that this is going to be affected too much about that, unless they come out with just some total and new standards. So I do know that I believe Fannie Mae gave some states that were the short states, the 21-day states, a lot more time, 300 days, to actually complete the foreclosure process. So I think they're trying to build the confidence. They're trying to say, hey, we want to come in and help. But I don't think you're going to see anything soon that's going to affect our short sales too much. But I really want to hear what your opinion is on this. Okay, so on this page, there's a little place that you can comment. I believe it's just right down here. So if you'll go ahead and just comment right down here, I would really appreciate it. I want to get your take on this, and I want to hear your opinion on it, because this, you know, obviously is a big, huge step for us right now, and we want to continue to do our short sales. And anybody that has some comments, go ahead and put them down here, and right down here, and I'll read them and then I'll respond to them. So I really appreciate you guys so much, and remember, be a servant.